everyone. So we are currently sat on the M25 in traffic meeting everyone else, so we thought we'd start our video. We're on our way up to North Wales to a workhouse. I don't actually know anything about it, so
to be continued.
yeah, to be continued. We'll meet you at the bus. Dad! Can you hold my hand? I've got to cross the road.
You said you'd treat us with all the money you got from us.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know to write tonight, so I've been doing a bit of that. More like a flight in
So we're here, made it, we're in the dormitory, which is where we're staying for the night. I'll give you a little walk round. But yeah, I hope we get a lot tonight, it should be exciting. And yeah, fingers crossed for a good night, and I hope so. This is our room from this angle. We're staying in here. I'll go show the other room, which through there in a minute with the kitchen. But we decided to stay in here to save walking through when people are asleep. Here's another room. So yeah, there's a lot of beds here. And here's the other room. And through here is sort of our base. The kitchen.
You can see everything that's going on. And so you've got a central section with 4 wings coming out. And some of those wings then have cross sections on that as well. So you've got a wing going out there and a cross section there. This side was the men's side. So this yard was the boys' yard, where they were allowed, and this was the men's day room. Upstairs, this bit of floor is missing, is the men's dormitory. There's a room, there's a space up there which you can go in to if you want, and I'll show you up there in a bit. Because this floor is missing, it's not, it's not a one-way system. And that was the men's yard out there. Then here we're into what was this was the master's living room. It was twice the size of this. And then in here was the main kitchen. Yeah, so this was the main kitchen of the building, and through here This space was the men's refectory. So it's where the men ate. And over there was the women's dining room. A bit later on, well, 1934, this basically became an old people's home, and this was the general dining room then. And the room above it, which isn't open to you, was the chapel. Yeah. We have about 18 small businesses on site, as well as rooms that are open to the public, and that's a large studio, art studio. Yeah. And this is the widest staircase because it's the only time that men and women met was to come up here and to go to chapel. Slightly more cramped. Yeah. And then this space was the master's living room. And he had a bedroom next door there. That isn't open to you. That one isn't safe particularly. This space was 2 bedrooms here, the master's bedroom, with storage rooms, possibly servants' rooms off, but I'm not sure about those. And there was a wall down the middle here. But we managed to buy, we're a building preservation trust, and we managed to buy this place on a mortgage about 15 years ago. And when we managed to get hold of it, there were no floors in lots of spaces, including this one. Yeah. No glass in the windows, apart from a few panes at this level. A lot of the roofs were falling down. So now we've what was that? Sorry? Something like that. Could be a door, because there's a door that goes bang over there. Jumpy already. Yeah, so we've it was on the buildings at risk register, and we've very recently come off that register. The last bit of work we had done was some gables repaired over there. The biggest part was having this whole roof up here replaced, and a new cupola on top, which is the same as the previous one. And that means, say, a lot of plaster repair and new floor in this area.
How many people are actually in here?
Varying numbers. It's not a big workhouse, and it's quite difficult to say. I suspect there were more men most of the time than women, and certainly towards the end they were elderly folk or disabled. It stopped being a workhouse in 1934. I'll say all the way down.
We're all coming later.
Need for a pie.
What's the steps like?
I can't see.
That's a cool day, isn't it?
My cock's gonna get dirty.
You're on your bike?
I'll do a lone vigil down here.
I didn't even think about that. We'd have a phone. I didn't think about yeah, they look like water. What a daft cow. I forgot I had my phone. Yeah, I was going to ask about that anyway. Did you only come here, didn't you? You came in this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot I had my phone, didn't I? Well, you can answer that. That's lovely. Lovely.
It's the girls' courtyard. Again, basically, that's the kitchen for the bunkhouse there, the back door of the bunkhouse.
Right.
Yeah. We've got small businesses around, mostly around this yard. And this is the women's room. This was the women's canteen, as I mentioned earlier. Well, check out all this stuff. Did you see that? That was clever. Did you see that? Did you see me push it? No. Right, this area was hospital, women's hospital wing, and women's dormitory. And this bit is undeveloped.
So we just crammed everyone into the room.
It would have been one big dormitory, yeah, and with beds. If you go to the Llanfyllin Workhouse, owned by the National Trust, it's very poignant because they've got historic 19th century interiors and no furniture, but you can see the footmarks around the bed and the walls, whereas here this has got the continuous use. So that this is 1950s plaster work and paintwork, and it was split up into small rooms here with a corridor along. And the plaster work is on top of the original brickwork. This would only have been brickwork with whitewash on originally. The only plaster work was in the master's house. So everywhere else was all brick. And actually, the plaster, from a practical point of view, the plaster is too hard and it seals the walls. And we actually, in places, lots of places, we've taken off the plaster and have to do it here because it allows the room to breathe, the building to breathe. And at the moment, these walls are wet, damp, because the building isn't breathing properly. You don't have that problem with a cavity wall, modern cavity wall building, but this is a solid wall, it's stone on the outside and brick on the inside. So, quite possibly.
You're cold.
You can that.
In the other courtyard, a large portion of this building, which was in that yard, has gone. And in fact, this building has been reduced by about 12 feet. It was longer. And this is probably the laundry at this end. And here was the women's mortuary. And on the other side, there was a men's mortuary. And
Can you get in there? No, they're gone.
they're gone, basically. But, you know, this space here was part of the mortuary. see that that building there has gone. So the end of that building here was mortuary, and this had a blank wall. That window's new. That hole there is new. So this was a blank wall all the way along here. So if you're coming along the road there, looking at this building, there's no windows looking out at you. It really looked forbidding and enclosed, and that's what it was meant to look like. You didn't want to come here. As no doubt you're aware, in the 18th, 19th and early 20th century, if you didn't have a good funeral, it was a shame on the family, and people paid for a good funeral, and if you couldn't afford that, it was very ignominious. So this is saying, right, there's the chapel, there's the mortuary, there's the Corpus graveyard. That plot of land over there with farms going on it is where they were all buried. And there's not a grave mark there at all. We think there's around about 1,000 graves there. And so, I mean, you are asking about numbers, but I can give you that sort of figure. Yeah. But that's that's from 1934. From 1834 up until 1904, when that closed. That sort of period.
Right, so I believe this is a museum. So yeah, that was our quick walk around of the workhouse. Beautiful here. Yeah, watch on for our investigation. So we're going to start our night off down in the basement. Trevor, sit on that slab.
No. I wonder what they were. And them cups there.
There's a big box of
There was nothing I'm going to sit on there.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Just try it. If you fall on the floor.
No,
go on, Trevor.
No, if I go, I'll go. That is disgusting.
Huh?
A chair is rotten.
Did you hear that?
Huh?
A chair is rotten.
Did you hear that? It was where it's like.
No, I don't.
I heard something, but I wasn't sure if it was us.
I don't think it was.
Voice recorder's on as well, plus the camera. Grunt. Was that a grunt?
I know, that's what I thought, like a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing a video down in the basement.
Down in the basement.
Here we go.
Hello, mate. I'm the driver.
You better watch it because you're standing in the doorway.
Yeah, why does it say grab me?
I'm in the way of your camera, I'm going to squeeze in here.
Right.
Stop moving!
I want to know why you wouldn't come over down me on my own.
Come and sit here.
Did you hear?
My own.
Come and sit here.
Did you hear?
My own.
Come and sit here.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was a car driving past, but the first thing was
It sounded
different
like
noise.
A young female going,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
If there's any spirits here that wishes to communicate. We don't mean you any harm. We're just here to talk to you. We're not sure if we heard you. We're not sure if we heard you.
That was like a tapping, was it? Like a tap.
No, that looks like my hand down the pocket, but that was a voice.
Oh.
If you stand in the doorway here, there's a little dolly and there's a green light. If you could go near them and touch that doll, it'd be great, and the green light will flash colours. We're not sure if we're hearing you.
That was on the stairs, wasn't it? That's just in there. If you are down here, could you make yourselves a bit...
What the hell was that?
If you are down here, could you make yourselves a bit...
What the hell was that? I heard it.
I heard it.
Well, if there is someone down here, could you make yourselves a bit more known, please? That's so if you could come set off one of our bits
Motion sensor lights
of equipment. Thank you. They never go off. Thank you. They never go off. Apart from when we was in Snowdon.
It'll catch Louise, will it?
No.
Because I've moved a few times.
That's what I thought.
If that's you standing over there, could you move away so the light will turn off, please? Thank you.
Could you walk in front of it again, please?
Set that light off again.
Come and stand in the doorway, please. As I said, we don't mean you any harm. We're just here to talk to you. You probably do have a lot of people coming here trying to communicate.
Just half a step forward. Now go back. No, you never set it off. Because you never walk that far anyway. Well, just to see. Come on, you lit that up, Smith. Go do it for us now, please.
And then it stood back to let it go off on command.
Pardon? Well, yeah, it took a long time. It normally goes off.
Yeah.
Did it pretty soon after you said it though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirits, we don't mean you any harm. Is there any children down here? We've got lots of toys about. We've got some dollies for the little girls, and there's some balls for the boys to play with.
That's all right.
Cat balls.
We know that you probably got treated quite badly down here or in this workhouse altogether, but you don't have to be scared of us.
That's your stomach.
Hey.
Your stomach, I just heard. The light's gone on.
I saw something moving forward.
Yeah, I saw you looking.
That's why I leaned forward. I thought it might have been a rat.
Oh, don't.
See, I'll need text to off this time.
Was that your chest driver?
Yeah.
That went off quick.
Oh, kind of quick that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so something was probably there then.
Can you make that light go back on? Go on to walk past it.
It's a good game for the children to play.
Could do with them lights at last night.
These are motion sensor lights for indoors, like in your kitchen, and
That's
that
what
you
I
can
could
stick
do.
on. You stick them on your cabinets, and I thought, oh, sorry.
People use them up the stairs.
That's what I was thinking of the
Yeah,
stairs.
yeah, they're rechargeable.
I thought they were cheap, about £7. I thought for a pack of 4, so I thought I'll get them and try them.
No, it's a very good idea.
Yeah.
It clearly works.
Yeah.
Can you make that light go off again?
It's the stomach. Just went.
That was my stomach. We go in a rhythm.
Spirits, please, can you come forward and join us? We don't mean you any harm, we're just here to talk to you. As Natalie just said, we can't see you, so you really need to do something. If you want to knock or throw something, that's fine. We don't mind.
We just need you to catch our attention.
That's them.
Yeah, it's outside.
That's them. Did you live
I'm
here?
just going to try something. Just carry on talking.
Did you live here when it was like a prison? That's you.
Yes, I know it's me. That's what I was trying to see how far away you have to be for it. So, okay.
Did you work in this workhouse? Or was you someone that was here when it was a care
That
home?
was strange because that's going off really quick and that one
Yeah.
was a long, long time.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It's on.
Well, no, that can't be me.
Nope.
That weren't me, were
I
it?
don't think it was. When it goes out, I'm going to go like that again to see if it does it. 'Cause that's all I've done was that.
All you done was twist your body, didn't even move.
Just move your foot.
I just screamed, run.
Stayed on a while.
Come on, spirits. So is there anyone here when it was a care home for the elderly? Can you knock?
Really warm, but my right shoulder is like ice.
Really? I'm cold around the back of my neck, but it's because I had the haircut. Fucking kill me.
Well, did you work here? Did you work in this place?
No.
If the children are here, did they keep you away from your parents, your mum and dad?
I ain't sure.
Was that down here?
I'm not sure. I heard it, but
Sound like breathing. I heard like,
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
yeah.
well, it couldn't be upstairs, could it? Right, do me a favour, really. Stop breathing.
I'm just saying this
No,
one.
no. I heard it, but
Right,
I
3,
wasn't
2,
sure.
No,
1.
I didn't. I held my breath in case it was me.
It can't have been
Don't they
anyone
talk
upstairs,
funny?
you wouldn't hear it.
From Yorkshire.
Spirits, can you come closer? Can you come closer? What was that knock?
I don't know. trouble
I
is
thought
you've
come
got
over that
people
way.
that
Sound like
can-
it came that way.
Was it that way?
It's hard, it's hard, it's hard to tell.
It is, isn't it? Can you give us a loud knock? That's the stomach.
Oh.
Stomach, because that went straight to tea. Oh, here we go. Get rid of the button.
That was enough, that wasn't it?
Right, could you copy this? Yeah, through there.
Still going.
That's them out there.
I'm not fucking
That
flying
would have
colours.
knocked you the other way, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely there.
100%.
Right, if that was you, could you copy this again, please? We'll wait a second. Hold. Oh, it's Auntie Shaz.
Long silent.
Right, so if that was you, could you copy this again, please?
Talking, that's them up there somewhere.
Come on, 3 knocks like this.
Talking.
But did you hear singing before that?
I don't know. I heard it, but
We'll have to ask them
I
what
just
song
heard.
they're having.
I just heard whistling.
but it definitely knocks coming.
Yeah, but they're for in.
Oh yeah.
You dirty old man.
She says the wrong thing. You want to smash me head again?
Well, I could have done it.
Oh, I'm falling.
Right, you got.
Trevor's in there now. Throw something.
Oh yeah. It's a fucking good
Make
idea.
him poo his pants.
Right, once you've done that, you better light it up. Don't get it again.
Well, here's your friends. We're just trying to find out what happened to you while you're staying here. Are you buried on the land?
Or are you in the cemetery over the road?
They're original, they are.
Yeah, I thought they
I
were.
bet they were bringing meat up because it's cold down there.
Oh, that's Christian. What's his name? Christian Grey down here.
Who?
50 Shades.
I know, I ain't got a clue what's going on about.
50 Shades of Grey.
What's that?
He'd chain you up with your hands up there.
Really? Can't get a train. Was any children put down here being punished?
Right, come on please, can you, if you're here and you're watching us, can you copy this? Here we go.
That was worse than Natalie's.
Shush.
Come on, can you copy them 3 knocks?
Actually thinking about if we're near the road, we can't be that far where the mortuaries were.
No one knew that. No one knew that.
Yeah.
What is it?
What it was?
What is it?
It sounded like on the metal, like a...
I've got a plan, what was there, and up in it. Yeah. Really. That's strange. I'm going to try something because you two are people. Here we go. Can you copy this, please? That probably leads up to the toilet. Someone's having a way they go, run, just run and stuff.
Come on, copy.
I'm not sure if that was me.
Can you hear that there?
Spirits, come on, we don't mean you any harm. We're just here to have a little chat. Speak to you if that's okay.
Now's the time in that we've caught a really good voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, come on then. I ain't mucking about no more.
We've all come from a
You've
long
got to
way.
do something.
This is a command now, you have to do it.
I'll go through it once. I'm going to do it not too loud. And I want you to copy me once I show you what I want you to do. So it's... I want you to do this bit, please. Oh, are you ready? Where's the no?
Well, that's really naughty.
Come on, do 2 bangs back.
If the master told you to do it, you probably would have done it.
In theory, I am the master, aren't I?
Master of what? Driving us
I'm
here.
a master of being told what to do when I've got to do it. Come on then. Come on then. Did you hear that?
I heard a bang.
No, did you hear that?
No, I heard a
Fucking heard it out there.
I heard a
So
bang.
there was that noise. Yeah, I heard the bang.
I heard a bang.
It was...
The trouble is, it could have been over there, but it sounded like out there. But... I've got to go.
Right, you go stand in that room on your own.
Oh yeah.
I'll go do it
I'll
then.
do it, mate. Not really too long. Well, I mean,
Where's the hole down here you've got to be careful about?
drops over here, over there.
Oh,
Right, you have to wait a minute now for that light to come on. That's a stupid place to put it. Go on in. That was me.
what?
Scraping.
What are you wowing?
I heard that, but don't know where it come from.
Scraping came from the stairs.
Oh, that's what it ain't in here.
Really cold, yeah.
My,
Is someone on these stairs?
my video's gone blurry.
Mine keeps going in and out of focus.
It's the first time it's done it, look.
Come on in.
I thought I heard a cry. And again. Your voice recorder's out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's where I thought I heard it come from.
I just heard something then.
I just heard it again. Sounds like a baby crying.
Can you see Trevor on his own?
Where's that coming from?
Sounds like somebody walking, didn't it?
Walking or like scraping?
Something like that.
Yeah, like scraping on the wall.
Why is the video going blurry? It hasn't all this time till now.
Are you down here with us?
Trevor, can you hear anything in that room?
No.
Just heard it then.
Did you then hear that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Didn't you hear that noise?
No. I was
That was my toe clicking.
Huh?
Just then was my toe clicking.
No, I weren't really.
I thought I just heard a whispering. Trevor went, no, not really, and I thought I heard a whisper.
Are you afraid of anyone? Is someone stopping you from trying to communicate with us? Come on, spirits, are you afraid of anyone?
Don't fucking lean on me.
Oh, no.
Watch it over there. I'll be casually all right.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. It just seems, I don't know, what the bloody hell was that? It looks like it's got a foot, it looks like it's in a well or
Oh, I
something.
can hear them talking up there. Oh, what?
I don't know, I'm just saying, was it a well or? Just weird.
Maybe
Stand on it and find out.
Might be a fire pit.
Yeah, fire pit down here. Oh yeah, it could be, look. There's the pipe will come out, take the smoke out. You're not that
See?
daft, you.
Told
You're
you.
daft, but not that daft.
Don't tread on it, you're sinking. I was starting to sink on it. That's what it might have been.
Might be something to do with that.
Can you tell us what this was?
Probably how it hit. This is probably out. This is. You know what? I'll tell you what it was.
A coal bunker.
Yeah, that was the coal come down here. That had a big machine, and that hit the
Hit.
building.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
coal bunker.
When I was in the war.
Are we correct?
Probably the girl voice recording. No, you silly bastard.
Is this where the coal came?
Was it your job to, what would they have done with it? Put it in a machine?
Shovel it up
No,
and
it'd
put it
been
in a
shoveled up.
stove.
And that would have been the stove,
Yeah.
and there's the outlet, and it warmed the whole building
Was
up.
it
like
your
coal.
job to shovel the coal into the stove?
Yeah, they could be the heat pipes. Could be. Could have been easy.
Is that correct?
Well, I think we have a cup of tea. Then we go up to the,
I'm going to change my shoes and get the REM pod.
we go up to the,
Yeah, I'll go get the REM pod from the
Yeah, well-
kitchen. Yeah, we'll go to the top floor. The massive room.
We go get a drink.
Turning Trevor off from the garden.
Is any children here? Is there a lady here?
Did you that whispering?
I just saw a shadow in the left doorway.
I should whisper down here.
Yeah, it's for her.
100%.
Yep,
I don't know if I was
Excuse me.
it was to my left. Spirit, can you whisper louder?
sorry?
Yeah, yeah.
If there's anyone in this room, can you go towards the red light? Pull that area up.
there.
Wait.
Can you see what I was just doing? towards the aerial? The metal stick? Can you try? Can you go towards the red light?
Did you hear that?
How was it?
That's how I come out there.
Yeah, always. Who's her belly?
You know that
Oh, no, that's
very well.
Right, spirits, if you're here, can you copy this?
It's not like sauce.
I can hear someone talking.
It's Rob.
Yeah, I think you're like a group of people
Look
talking.
at that door.
Yeah, mumbling.
Yeah.
It's like a mumbling sound.
Like they're chatting amongst themselves.
Against the back wall, looking through the bars. It looks like someone crouching down, just looking.
That's where I said I saw
Can you
something.
see?
That-
They're
that's-
like, she was sitting right.
I told you, that's what I said to you earlier, do you remember?
Right, so they're like this, and they're just watching. They're there.
Yeah. Don't you remember I said to you earlier?
Yeah.
Go and have a look, Uncle Daniel.
You're going to do it, nephew.
Don't go out there.
I'll tell you what, just put the red
Little
light
lights
over that way.
I've got one in my pocket. I've got one in my pocket.
Can anyone else
I've
see
got
it?
one in my
Got
pocket.
one.
No, I can't see it.
Maybe it looks like just near the doorway. So we've covered that anyway.
Oh, this one.
If you're sat in the chair, can you put your arm up and give us a wave?
Can you touch my
Would
hand?
it be possible? Someone small.
We had a child up there, we thought.
Can you put your arm up if you're sat in the chair? Sat in the chair?
Who was that?
Did you hear that?
Oh, the light went out.
It went,
Yeah, that's all I'm sure.
I'm going to get scared, so I'm going to put that light back on.
Was that you making that?
I'm only blowing it. I've only just started doing that. Literally.
no, it went,
Yeah, I
like,
If you sat in the chair, would it be possible that you could put your arm up and give us a wave? Please? Can you do it?
if my coat's in your way and you want to move it off the chair, you can flick it off.
Where's the live video then, son?
Behind you.
Can you touch me? Can you shake my hand?
Can you reach out and touch Rob's hand?
Look, he's trying to avoid him. He's leaning.
He's
the opposite
leaning
way.
over, isn't it? His head, yeah, the head's leaning over. Can you just try and put your arm out? Please? Come on, don't be afraid.
I'm friendly.
So, can I ask you a question?
Hmm?
You know when you come up here earlier, where did you leave that teddy bear?
Over there on the chair.
Okay, because when we walked in, it was on the floor.
Really?
Yeah, because we put it back on the chair.
Because you said who knocked that
Do you have a camera on it?
I've got a camera on it.
Oh. Well, let's hope so.
Well, yeah.
I haven't been up here, so...
I only came
I haven't
up-
been up here.
I've only been up here the once, and that was just a set
Charlie, you
repair
didn't
and
look
that.
at it, did you?
No,
Robert?
No, I come
It was
that
on
way.
the floor, so I picked it
That's
up
right,
and put
yeah.
it back on the chair.
not as far as I remember. I don't
I think you walked past it, but I don't think you knocked it because you didn't hear anything fall.
No.
Well, you
I don't remember touching it.
No, I'll come in and walk through on that way because then I went, yeah. going here or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just use one of these chairs.
Good. Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah, try that again. I feel bad about that.
Good. Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah, try that again. I feel bad about that. Is that your laptop?
Not this one.
What are you looking for? The hallway light?
Yeah.
They're automatic.
Huh?
They're automatic.
They're not door.
No, they're safety ones that fire. So you've got fire extinguisher on board. What? Yeah, it's in your room.
I bet it's downstairs. Oh, I'm not wrong.
That'll work as long as it's alarm. Maybe someone walks up to the lift.
Hopefully it goes off. There's going on.
Yeah, so it's been walked over my head.
Should I have more over in the dark?
That's why I'm...
That's one way for the lights go off, hopefully.
I'll just come away from it. So. And those steps in there, isn't it? You're starting in.
Yeah, you can put some bits on it. Do you want to put them on here? It's on your bum, yeah?
Do it on your bum.
You just want to.
Call me whatever.
Sorry, I've got pregnancy.
I'm glad you said it. To be honest, I don't actually know. I know your name, Charlie. What's your name? Jackie. I am terrible with names.
Yes, I know. Like the cat was going.
Yeah, it's going to vibrate in the floor. You are, no? How do you do it?
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's gone.
Now put the coat back. Oh, fucking hell.
Just to see.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, it's over there. Right, spirits, we ask you now to come forward.
Stop picking my coat up now.
No, hang on a minute. Let me just try something. Is that it?
No.
That's very active.
I didn't hear anything. This room's active.
Yeah.
No, I heard a letter.
The problem is sound does travel, that's the problem.
Yeah, your voice don't stop.
Do you know what I'd love to hear? Walking up the stairs.
You
You said that.
Yeah. I'm sure I saw a figure on the landing, but I
That'd be good
don't
though,
know.
right? Especially if that sensor light went up as well.
Yeah, that's what I said. That'd be brilliant.
Would it be possible that you could show yourself to us? Can you make a noise? Come on, I'm going to do it again, and I need you to copy. So the gentleman's here. Even if you bang on the window, the tables. Here we go.
You're talking now.
Yeah, okay.
100%.
Yeah, what's the code for this?
Was it like a knocking? Like a knocking?
So that's not people talking and things move.
Come into this room if you're trying to speak. And speak up louder. Why was you horrible to the children? Why did you make the children sleep in one bed if they wet their own bed? Don't you think that was wrong?
Why did you let them stay their families? That was me.
I'll get you somewhere. I'll get you something.